when you've split up with your boyfriend, when your cat's died, when you've lost your job. You've had a crap day, but you still come back and you still sit with those thoughts. Continue to repeat and you will keep growing. But keep showing up. You've got to keep showing up to learn. The minute you roll out the mat, it's like that's my time, that's my space. And I'm going to just be with myself, and I'm going to move and I'm going to breathe and I'm going to sit with any of the feelings that come up and any of the thoughts that come up, and that's okay. Meditate, call it whatever you like, right? I'm going to commit to that time for me and for nothing else. It's hugely important to think about working on your mind, because we come to grow up and our mind takes over and we forget that the mind's such a powerful tool, but we've just forgotten how to use it. It just sits in our head and we let these thoughts overcome us and we think that we are these feelings. And the minute you can start to separate that mind out, you can start to use it as a tool. You can really use it to your advantage. It's such a powerful thing. But you have to start by understanding it is not you. You are not the mind. It's like you've got to keep coming back to the mat and trying the same thing over and over again. And then you'll start to notice different things. And that's when you start to notice the same patterns, the same thoughts, tricks as well. Your mind will play tricks on you. It'll tell you you can't do something, or you can do something, or you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. And it's just the noticing of all those different things. You then start to realize, I'm not the mind, I'm the person watching those thoughts. Just come back to yourself. Who am I? What do I believe? What do I want? What are my thoughts and feelings? And it's all in there. So I'm a massive perfectionist. So the yoga journey was an interesting one, because it was like, well, I can't do the splits every time I do this practice. Why is that? And that used to frustrate me. And you start noticing you're putting yourself down, and it's like, well, why am I doing this? You fall out of an arm balance. Why am I being nasty to myself? Like, how else is that transpiring in the rest of my life? What else am I doing where I'm setting myself up for failure, effectively? Lose the expectation. You don't have to speak badly to yourself. Everything else becomes more enjoyable. Can you find the joy in just exploring this standing on one leg? Like a kid would. A kid doesn't expect to be able to do something the first, second, third, 100th time does it, but it does it for the love of trying. And we lose that somewhere along the way. So yeah, being kinder to yourself with the thoughts and the words. And you have to have a consistent practice. Growth only comes from the repetition. That's the toughest bit. Not the splits or the handstand. It's the commitment to coming back to yourself. You're giving yourself time to digest the bits of you that you don't ever give yourself time to. And then the cup is refilled, and then you can go and spend it on other people.